Manifesting your ex back. How do you do it? Like, we see all these videos like, get this person back, you can get them back, and just do these steps and you'll attract that person back into your life. And we're hurt, we're broken, and the thing is, we're lower vibration and we can't do it. The thing is we aren't in a place to vibrate high enough to even manifest that person back. And two is, that person is in their own life, they're controlling their own life, and they're manifesting, creating their own life. And to you, they're probably not even thinking about you. You're gone. They're not manifesting you. They're not creating you. They're manifesting subconsciously, whether they like it or know it, that some other guy. So you have to be on the same par, you have to be on the same frequency to manifest that same person back into your life. If they are manifesting you and you're manifesting them, then yes, you can. But if they're manifesting someone else, then it's never going to work. And I had trouble with this so much, because I would be like, why is this not working? And I would doubt the whole universe, because I would be like, well, I'm doing all the things right. I've manifested everything else before, but I cannot manifest this girl who broke my heart 2 or 3 times, 2-3 different girls, and I can never get her back. And the reason is because they're on a different frequency. They're on their own path, and we do not have control over them. And what we do have control over is manifesting the qualities of the person that we do want in our life. So let's say you are trying to manifest a girl or a boy into your life, and the person is the same has the same qualities as a person that broke your heart. You can manifest that person. It'll be a different person. There's no soulmate. And the thing with I have a hard time with the twin flame and the soulmate, because you can manifest someone with the same qualities as the person that broke your heart. And if you understand that, then you don't get bummed out, and then you don't lower your vibration because it's not working. And you have to understand that they are on their own path, you are on your own path, but you can manifest someone that is very similar and has those same qualities. And if this person that you love so much, that you want back into your life, you know the qualities that person has. You have the idea of what they make you feel. And the thing is we manifest through our emotions. Our emotions are indicators for how we get things into our life. So when we're trying to manifest our ex or our twin flame, we can't think of the exact person. We have to think of a person, and we have to think of all the qualities that person maybe have had, that made you happy, that made you fulfilled, that made you laugh and gave you joy. But it's not going to be the same person. It's not going to be your soulmate, but it's going to be someone else. And it wasn't until I realized that I could attract someone into my life that was very similar, of the qualities that I wanted in a girl. And it was funny, is because she would come into my life, and it was like the exact replica, and I don't want to say replica because everyone's different, but she made me feel the same way. And she was not like the other girls that I was meeting, and it was just so like out of the ordinary. You can't, like, it wasn't just fluke, you know, it was exactly what I was manifesting, but it wasn't that person. That person's long gone. They don't even think of you. So how can you be controlling their their mind, and I think we want to control things. We want to control other people. We want to get them back. We want them to see us again. We want to have them back into our lives and control and dictate all these things. And we have to realize that in the universe, we have control over our thoughts. We have control over our emotions. We do not have control over their emotions. But we do have control over someone else that may be manifesting someone that has your qualities. So someone out there is manifesting you. Someone is manifesting the qualities that you have, the qualities that you bring to the table. And if you manifest on that frequency, you guys will attract, and you guys will be the twin flame or your soulmate. And I didn't realize until nothing comes into your life and you keep trying to manifest, you keep trying to do these things, and nothing shows up because you're doing it wrong. And then you're frustrated, you're in low vibration until you let it go, and then you say, it's just a person. I don't know who it is, but that person's out there and they have these qualities. I like a girl who's very quiet, who's shy, who's introverted like me, and I just haven't found them. And so I would visualize, I would bring up the emotions that person made me feel, the previous person, and a lot of the qualities the previous person had, and boom, then she shows up in my life. It's not the same person, but it's a person with the same qualities. And so when I realized that, it took me 3 years to realize that, because I kept trying to manifest a person and it never came. It was like, what is going on? Why is this person like, I kept thinking that I had telekinesis and I could just get in her mind and have her controlled, and then she would see me for who I am. And then I started thinking that if I just become successful enough that she'll see me and all this stuff. And then it's like, you're just putting too much effort and too much work when all it is all just bringing up the emotion that this other person made you feel. And we have to understand that we have control over that. We have control over the thoughts, and the thoughts create the emotion, and we have control over the emotion. So when we visualize, and we visualize what we want in our life, we visualize, we feel what this person brings to the table, what she makes us feel or what he makes us feel, then we understand that it could be anyone. And then you're fine with who it is, and you let that person go. And that's part of letting go, is you can't cling on to someone who has broken up with you and made you feel horrible. I know that feeling. It's like you're broken. I mean, I had to get on antidepressants and I had to go through therapy because she had broken my heart so bad that I couldn't do anything. And I just kept wanting her back because it was like a drug. I was like going through a withdrawal and not realizing that there are so many other people out there. That's why I don't understand. We get stuck on one person and they leave us, then let them go. They aren't allowed, they don't belong in your life. There's a reason that they have gone, and they're moved on to someone else. They're not thinking of you anymore. So don't waste your energy on someone who isn't wasting their energy on you. And find someone new, and find someone who brings those qualities and makes your life better and gives you purpose and brings joy into your life. And the thing is maybe they're going to bring even more joy in your life, and maybe they're going to bring even better qualities than the previous person. And maybe you were attached to the previous person for the wrong reasons. So when we're trying to manifest our mate and our soulmate, is not going to be an ideal person. They may not look the certain way, they may not be the certain way, but they will give you these emotions that you've been hopefully you've been conjuring, and you've been using, and you've been playing with, and you've been feeling, and then they come into your life randomly. And the thing is you cannot expect it. When you expect anything in life, you ruin it, because it becomes needy. Expectations is /needy. You need them. You need them to fulfill something in your life. And the thing is you have to be okay with where you are, and then the feelings that you have for this person will come into your life just randomly. And you can't be like, okay, I'm gonna be on a dating app and I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be just like, for instance, I'm walking my dog and boom, it's like I meet a girl that just, I thought she said my dog's name, and it was just so random, and I wasn't expecting it, and it happens to be that is like she's very much so what I am, the emotions that the other girls that I had broken up with me had given me, and even more so. And it's like I wasn't in a place of needing. I wasn't in a place of wanting. I was in a place of just being me and just being present. And when we are present, then we are allowing ourselves the law of allowance, and you're allowing things to come into your life. You're not blocking things out, because when you try to control something, you're trying to block it. You're blocking it. Subconsciously, you're blocking it out because you're trying to control them. And so if you want that person, you would just get someone similar. And everyone is manifesting something subconsciously, whether they know it or not. And think of a guy or girl that makes you happy. Think of anyone that has ever made you happy or given you joy. It doesn't even have to be the previous person or the twin flame or the soulmate that you think that you had. Think of just how did that person make you feel? Don't think of like what they look like or what they wear. Think of what they make you feel. And when you do that, and you do that on a daily basis, and you don't expect it, right? We don't expect it because it's just gonna come. We allow it, and it's gonna come in time, and we don't know when, but it's get rid of the neediness of wanting, and they will appear in your life, and you will be like, it will not seem like you've even manifested it, because it will be so natural. And that's the thing, when we manifest and we create things in life, it's supposed to be natural. The universe is natural. The universe is genuine. The universe is authentic. The universe is not control and needy, and you can't control things. You have to go with the flow. That's where the energy goes. So just let things go and just do your own thing. Be in the present. Allow someone to just meet you in their moment when they're manifesting, because there is someone out there right now that is manifesting your qualities. And I don't care if you're introverted, extroverted, if you're depressed, if you're happy, whatever. There is someone out there for you, and they are wanting someone like you. And I did not realize that. And I was always wanting someone else, and I was not thinking that I had something to offer, and I was giving off my own vibration and letting someone else manifest that back to me. So it took me a lot of years to understand this, and then finally when I realized is I'm never going to get that person back. And I think that's the sad part. It's sad. And when you have a breakup, the first few months and maybe even a year, it is hard. Like, I've been there and it is rough. Like, some of the roughest times of my life. But sometimes those people are not supposed to be in our life. They're meant for us to understand and to learn and let it go. It's like, there's this saying is don't take out the trash, don't let the neighbors see. Like, you don't want to take out the trash and bring it back in, let the neighbors see. It's like, not to say that it's trash, but you get the point. It's like, this is gone. This is old news. You probably fought. The breakup was, there was a reason you guys broke up. It wasn't compatible. So by you trying to control this energy of this other person that you want back, all you're doing is exerting so much energy. You're lowering your vibration because you're not getting it. And I remember when I was in LA and I kept trying to manifest this girl that I fell in love with, and she never heard from me. And I kept trying to visualize the emotion of her calling me back and just what the feeling would be like, and it never happened. And then I would get frustrated, and then I would lower my vibration, then I didn't believe, and so then it ruined it, and so nothing happened. Instead, I started visualizing someone that would make me feel the way that she made me feel, and it wasn't her. And I did not expect her, because I had already understood that she is gone. She is gone, she has moved on, she is with someone else, and I have no control over her, and I'm not going to get her back. And that's the hard truth about this, and that's why when people say that's my soulmate and that's my twin flame, we have to get rid of those ideas, because there's better people out there for you. And you have to allow yourself to recognize that maybe someone will enter your life and bring even more joy and more happiness. So you're manifesting your ex back in twin flame is the wrong way to go. Do not do that. Manifest someone who brings those emotions that you want in a partner, and feel what that feeling is when that person enters your life. And get rid of the idea that this person is going to come back, because they're not. And if they do, it's probably that they are just alone, and it's not even going to be right. You don't want that back. So this is a big tip. I think that it took me a long time to realize. And if you understand that there are so many other people out there that are manifesting you too, then it is huge, because you can manifest that person back so much quicker. So much quicker. So anyways, if you guys like my video, this is Dan with Live Life. Hit subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.